So have you fell off your routine? Maybe you're feeling burnt out, unmotivated, and you're struggling to exit your lazy girl era. And for whatever reason, you can't seem to get back in it no matter how hard you try, and you just find yourself drowning in your slump. Girl, I think we've all been here, and if this is you, I got you. In this video, I'm gonna teach you step by step how to get in your productive girl routine, find motivation after burnout, and leave your lazy girl era for good. If you're new here, hello, my name is Lena. I have a self-help series here on my channel where we discuss all things becoming your best self. So if you're not subscribed already,
what are you doing? Okay, what are you doing?
Go subscribe right now. So if you clicked on this video, I'm just guessing that your lazy girl era is full force, full swing. You might currently be on a 6-hour scrolling binge on social media, laying horizontal in bed with your covers on. Maybe you're holding up in your feelings of self-pity and sluggishness and laziness. And girl, I am not calling you out, okay? No judgment here because I have been there many times, okay? Many times. I know I needed to hear this when I was in my lazy girl era, so I know someone else out there needs to hear this too. You might feel like right now. That's okay. But the longer that you dwell on how crappy you feel, the longer you're probably gonna stay in it. So that's how we're gonna start this right now. You watching this, you're gonna decide for yourself right now that you are done with this. Tell yourself that I'm tired of feeling this way and just letting the days go by. I'm going to take control of my life now. Hello you guys, so right now I'm headed to a cafe to get some work done because even though I work from home, some days I like to actually like get out and see the sun and it's like such a nice day, and I feel like it's so much more motivating when you do work at cafes where like other people are doing work too. So I work from home and that's nice, don't get me wrong, but when I start to feel myself getting unmotivated and getting negative thoughts and just wanting to hold up in my bed, cuddling with my cat in my feelings, I literally force myself to get out and do work outside, or if I don't have work to do, to read outside. There's nothing like treating yourself to an overpriced latte and being in an environment where other people are busy and getting things done too to motivate you, you know? So force yourself to be out wherever it is, just get yourself out of the environment that's making your negative thoughts roam in your head the most. Every time I personally went through a depressive episode or just a slump of feeling super unmotivated, I find myself drowning in my feelings of self-doubt and just talking super negative to myself, like I'm lazy, I'm sad, I'm this, I'm that, I'm useless, I'm wasting my time, blah blah blah. And you know what makes it worse, but I know we all do it? Scrolling through social media and comparing yourself to other people, holding up in your room and letting your thoughts just control you. The first thing we gotta do is those negative feelings, the negative talk, the negative thoughts, get rid of all that ASAP, okay? Throw it out the window. Drown it out with your favorite music. Instead of scrolling through social media, listen to a positive motivational podcast, journal how you feel, go on a walk outside, literally do anything, any type of hobby that will get you out of your initial negative space that's been holding all your thoughts, holding you up, and just get out there. You're gonna find you're automatically gonna feel a little bit better. You need to create a non-negotiable routine for yourself that you are going to start now. Listen, I am sure you've seen hundreds of morning routine videos, night routine videos, all that, but let me tell you, these wellness girlies that always post their routines, they got one thing right, and it's that routines work. So some of you guys might be watching like, whoa, that's a lot for a morning routine. But for me, my morning routine is genuinely like so important to me. I used to be one of those people that I would literally just roll out of bed 5 minutes before school started and always rush myself in the morning. I didn't even have a morning routine, honestly. Sometimes I wouldn't even brush my hair, brush my teeth. But you know, as I got older, I realized the importance of a morning routine because it really sets you up for your day. Like I already start my day feeling like I got some things done, and it really honestly doesn't even take that much effort. It just feels like an autopilot thing at this point. Since it's so ingrained in my routine, I just wake up and just do it, you know? I'm not gonna lie, the first few times I tried to wake up early and do all this stuff, I was like this sucks, I'm exhausted. But as you continue to do it and make it a habit, like you genuinely look forward to it. It's one of those things that's like most constant in my life. Like no matter what's happening, how my life is going, how stressed I am, I always get these things done in the morning. So if you don't already, I highly recommend you get a morning routine or any sort of routine, even a night routine, whatever works for you. Just getting a few things done for yourself and making it a habitual habit. There are small things that make a huge difference in your life. Miss Pika is also very used to my morning routine. She's honestly part of my morning routine at this point. Like we wake up together, she watches me do my whole routine. Morning routines, night routines, routines in general, it's not just for the sake of being organized with your day and getting things done. It is to continuously train yourself to do things that you told yourself that you are going to do. And this develops trust in yourself. Right now in your lazy girl era, you probably have the least trust in yourself. You tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna do this, oh, I need to do that, but you don't end up doing it. You know what that causes? Trust issues, and trust issues within yourself. And when you don't trust yourself, when you say you're gonna do something or you want something in life, in the back of your head, you subconsciously tell yourself that you don't deserve it. And this in turn manifests you to continue staying in that slump and feeling lazy. So for me, some of my non-negotiables for my morning routine is making my bed, drinking my greens, doing my devotionals, prayer, and journaling. And I might slack and wake up later than usual, but still, I will always get these 3 things done. So in your routine, you're gonna have non-negotiables and negotiables, but make sure that overall that you have a routine and you stick by it. So set systems, not goals. So I actually took this from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. Highly, highly recommend, especially if you struggle with organizing and getting things done like me. So basically it's this idea that me, you, we all love to set goals for ourselves, right? You know, especially the new year, we all love to go crazy. I wanna get into my dream school. I wanna lose 20 pounds. I wanna make X amount of money. And basically what the author says is that our success in achieving these goals is not the actual goals themselves, but the systems that we create to follow and achieve them. I know that sounds a little confusing. I was very confused when I first read it. Let me break it down. So for example, me as a YouTuber, right? My goal is to reach 1 million subscribers. We got a long way, but we're climbing up. And if I only focused on that specific goal, but I completely neglect and ignore the necessary steps that I should be taking to get that goal, I will probably find myself very much far away from my goal. So instead, I should set a system in place. So instead of just telling myself, I want to hit 1 million subscribers, telling myself, I will post once or twice a week. I'm going to edit on these specific days and film on these specific days. I will spend 30 minutes to an hour every single day reading and responding to my comments, which I read on my comments. Go check. Let's say your room is trashed, like complete mess, and I've been there, okay? You're like, I want to clean my room and I'm gonna clean my room today. Your room is gonna be clean for now. But if you continue to let yourself have bad habits and just throw your clothes everywhere, let your dishes pile up in the sink, never clean a surface until it gets really dirty, you're just gonna wait and procrastinate until you find that burst of motivation again to clean it all up.
Yo sé, papi, que tú eres muy chulo, chulo.
So basically what the author's saying in the book is that to truly improve and reach your goals, you need to create for yourself systems for success. You need to make moves, you know? You need to create a plan for yourself. Instead of letting your room get super messy and cleaning it once a month, tell yourself, I'm going to clean and tidy up every Sunday. Setting systems and not just goals for yourself is so important. And this is something I had to learn the hard way, okay? Because I used to be that type of person. I would rely on getting bursts of motivational energy to get my done. But in reality, what I needed to do was create systems for success. And ever since your girl started doing it, I found myself in way less slumps than I was in before. And bro, when you're in your slump, like down bad, it is so hard to get out of. So it's better to try to stay consistent as you can. You know what I mean? Let's get ready for the gym. Gotta play the jams. Your girl's playlist is gonna be linked in the description if you wanna listen to the same music as me. My beautiful pre-workout cocktail in a wine glass, of course. Cheers. Fire. If you don't know already, you've been missing out. I'm drinking Oxy Shred. This is the flavor Peach Ring. This flavor is to die for. You can use discount code LENA10 for money off. Never feel pressure to use my code. I love you if you do, and I love you if you don't. All right, let's go.
Don't prove me wrong, prove you right.
Okay, so I know it looks like I know what I'm doing, but trust me when I say 4 years ago me could never imagine myself here being a gym girly, working out by myself, let alone knowing what the heck I'm doing at the gym. I used to be the type of person that could never stick to a workout routine. I didn't know how to lift or use machines, and I just always made excuses that I'd start tomorrow. But the reason I finally broke out of that negative cycle is not because I was born with this crazy motivation or athletic ability. I just kept trying and showing up for myself. Sure, I skipped workouts here and there, but overall, I stopped being the type of person to skip workouts for no good reason. I disciplined myself to stick to a workout routine because I know that one workout skipped will most likely turn into 2 to 5 to 15 to 30 until I stop working out altogether. So I want you guys to remember this quote, okay? The cost of procrastination is the life that you could have lived. Don't give me the credit, okay? I'm not smart enough to think of this quote. I actually got it from this law student TikToker that I follow. Love her. All creds go to her. Like, she grinds. She's in the library 10 p.m., 11 p.m. studying hours and hours and hours. So many people were asking her, how do you have the motivation to study so much?
Let me tell you, it's 10 p.m. right now and I am in the library studying. I would rather be in bed, but there is one quote in my head that has carried me through my whole school life. The cost of procrastination is the life that you could have lived. Because even though you think, yeah, it's just one study session will become 3 and 5, and then you're sacrificing 10, 20, it's exam season and you're cramming.
And you know, she has ambition. She wants to become a lawyer. And does she want to study all the time? Probably not, but she does it because the life that she wants is to become a lawyer, and she can't do that if she skips studying all the time. The life that she wants to live and I want to live and probably you want to live requires you to put in work and make sacrifices. So every time you want to skip a workout, skip a study session, skip any of your life responsibilities, honestly, remind yourself that the cost of doing that can be the life that you could have lived and the potential of who you could have been. You never want to look back on your life and regret trying to reach your fullest potential and be the best version of yourself that you could be. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. There's a saying that got me through all these hard times in my life, and it's that the comeback is always going to be stronger than the setback. You guys, every single time in my life where I was crying, screaming, sliding down the wall, for example, tearing my ACL my senior year of playing basketball in high school, being rejected by my dream job, losing my group of long-term friends, and most recently getting dropped by my dream partnership, being ghosted, I don't know, I've been humbled a lot. But still, every time that there's been a downfall in my life, my comeback afterwards has always been 10 times stronger. The comeback or the bounce back is always so much more rewarding because you know that you went through all this stuff to get there. And I'm telling you, I feel like life does it to make you more grateful for the success and achievement that you're about to get after. So even if you're watching right now and you're like, oh, this is the worst slump I've ever been in, or I don't know if I can ever get out of this lazy girl era, and you're just like struggling to pick yourself back up, just remember that every single time you fail, it's only a chance for you to first be humbled. I think we all need to be humbled sometimes, but also realize why and what had gone wrong, finding the solution and working on that and improving yourself 0.001% every single day. And when you continue to work and improve and not give up, I promise you that your comeback will always be stronger than the setback that put you in this position in the first place. You watching this video, you got this, and I believe in you. Follow me on Instagram if you're a real one. I'm gonna be posting a lot more motivational content on there, and I really hope to catch you in my next video. Bye guys.
Taking a ride to Jonah Lake 눈치 보면서 들어가 할 때 찾아